If you keep making plans you mean to follow through on, but something always feels off or forced, your problem may not be motivation at all. It may be misaligned values. When your plan clashes with your core values, you will sabotage it every time, even if the plan looks perfect on paper. I'm Leslie, creator of A Guide to Sticking to Your Plan for Real this time. In this series, we're looking at what actually helps you follow through in real life, not just on paper. In this particular video, we're going to explore your values, what truly matters to you, and how that quietly shapes which plans you stick with and which ones you abandon. So, just to be clear, values aren't just goals like get promoted or lose weight. They're ways of being in the world, like curiosity, connection, and courage. That's what you want your life to stand for. Very similar to needs. You've heard someone, I'm sure, say, I need my freedom. Well, that's a value. When your plan honors those values, following through feels meaningful instead of like a chore. So if you deeply value family and connection, for example, but your plan depends on having long hours away and alone with no time for those special people, you'll feel constant friction and guilt. Why is this? Well, the brain often resists plans that require you to act against what you most care about, which shows up as procrastination, somehow forgetting, or simply just losing steam. You had a great idea on Sunday, and by Wednesday, well, on to the next thing. So, one way to explore your values is to imagine your own eulogy, what you'd want people to say about the kind of person you were and how you lived. Another is a values word sort, looking at a list of possibilities and narrowing them down to just three that feels like, well, they're non negotiables. So even just naming these three values can change how you design your day, your week, and yes, those long term goals and plans. So once you know your top values, you can ask yourself, how could my plan honor these more? That might mean building in those values such as connection, creativity, or maybe just rest instead of only focusing on productivity. Plans rooted in your values are more sustainable because they match the kind of life you actually want, not the one you think you should want. And believe me, there's so many people out there telling you the way you should be doing things. Am I right? So if you're thinking, okay, I get it, but how do I start changing my actual day to day? You don't need a huge overhaul. I've created a free downloadable one new thing challenge to help you practice taking that one small values aligned action each day so you can experience what it feels like to follow through in a way that fits you. You can get it for free by going to my website, and I'll add in the link below, Trinity Team Coaching /one new thing. And you'll be able to get that free download. And you also, once you do that free download and you opt in, you'll also get updates from me about upcoming group programs and when A Guide to Sticking to Your Plan for Real this time starts the next cohort. So in the next video and series of videos, we'll start to look and unpack at not only those plans that you've got that you really want to put forward that are values aligned, but also what you can do when that resistance gremlin comes into play.